to the UN General Assembly now because we love paying out on these guys. So when they sit, we pay attention. And one of our favourites, Argentinian President Javier Milei, took the podium today to give them a piece of his mind. It's no secret that he's no fan of the UN. And the funny thing about this is when he takes the podium, he's no laughing matter. Since coming to power in December of last year, he's done so many of the things that he promised. In fact, Argentina's stock market. I was about to say shareholders. That would be very nice, but you might want to invest in Argentina once I've told you this. Argentina's stock market has surged more than 44%, making it the top performing this year. This guy has achieved wonders. He has slashed federal agencies by half, from 18 to 9. He slashed public spending by 30%. And would you believe it, when you slash public spending, what happens? Inflation goes down. When he came to power in December, it was 25% inflation. In December, it now sits at a humble 4.2%. in comparison. So they know that they can't laugh this guy off stage, even as he's going full scorched earth on them, completely condemning their pact for the future, which they all signed up to on Sunday. He took the podium to say Argentina wouldn't be having a bar of it. He called it socialist, and he said that instead Argentina will be a vanguard for freedom. Here he is.
This organisation stopped looking after its main aims set out in its founding declaration and started to change. This was an organisation that had essentially been thought up as a shield to protect the reign of men, and it became a Leviathan with various tentacles purporting to decide not only what each nation state should do, but also how all the citizens in the world should live. That's how we moved from being an organisation that pursued peace to an organisation that imposes an ideology on its members about an endless list of topics in society.
Well, it's far less rousing having a female with a meek mouse-like voice it for him. But I'm telling you, he went scorched earth. This was exactly what he did at the World Economics Davos in January, where he basically just attended to tell them how trash they were and that he wasn't signing up to any of their agendas. I love that he still bothers to attend and they still give him the platform knowing that he's just going to do it again.
Well, he stares them down. He just looks them straight in the eye and tells them exactly what he thinks. And we are so lacking in political leaders like that these days, who are willing to stand up for conviction. I mean, gee, we need to get Javier Milei here and run all of the councils, and you wouldn't have to worry about Australia Day not being held on January 26. And the funniest thing about this pact for the future that most of the UN signed up to this week is that the whole idea of it is to save the UN from becoming, no longer a force in the world. Because even the UN realises now that they are on the nose. Antonio Guterres, bloke who runs a shop, said this will bring multilateralism back from the brink. I mean, that was the whole point of this pact for the future, which, by the way, says we've got to go faster towards the Paris Accords and all of this sort of thing. But they're just openly admitting we're a bit stuffed here. We've lost our way. As Milei said there, the whole reason the UN was set up was to stop conflict in the world, and you've utterly failed in your duty to do that. They know that. They've come up with some cockeyed idea about we'll go faster towards Paris. He said, for heaven's sake, you are no good anymore. Just pack it in, go home, let us run our own countries. And good on him.
And he went beyond that.